Well, hello YouTube. I guess I picked a nice spot for a nice walk around. I just went up some proper forest gravel road there, and I was surprised to see this car at the end. How did he make it up here? So today, if the waterfall isn't too noisy in the background, I want to talk about what I did or what was done to the KTM. Maybe you saw the before the mods video, so I'll jump right in. I know I have mentioned stuff in another video before. The first thing I did was put the radiator guard and put the bash plate on it. Very nice, proper bash plate compared to the crappy plastic one that was on it before. Also a little more side protection here, which the plastic one didn't have. I put a few dents in the radiator myself, so I thought I should actually go and put those on as well. I put the pegs on because I dropped it off that lift thingy and bent the shit out of one of them, so I actually went for it and bought bigger ones. I think they used to be a lot more orange, and for some reason they look really bleached now. Another thing that was put on were the steg pegs. And then the biggest thing is probably the shotgun and the license plate, which is obviously blocked with the gloves now. And let me tell you, the way it looks at the moment will not pass you the vehicle inspection in Japan. The plate needs to be somewhere around here, properly angled, and it has to have a light. I mean like a little white one to illuminate the license plate. And also the indicators, I was told, they are not far enough apart. They need to be further apart. The front indicators are fine though. So as I mentioned in another video before, when I got it, all this stuff was ripped off and it wasn't really ready for the vehicle inspection. So a friend of mine had a look at it and he kind of got it ready for me. The neat thing is that, you know, the whole rear assembly, I didn't want to buy that, I didn't have it, it didn't come with the bike, but he has all these parts for all the KTM bikes that he owns, and he basically butchered one of them to get this one through a vehicle inspection, which I'm really grateful for. So the indicators he bought and the wiring harness was also gone, but he used his whole rear fender setup and license plate holder. He put his own mirrors on because the mirrors that I had bought apparently are too small. This bike also doesn't have a horn, and the previous owner ripped off all these switches here. So all this stuff. So he bought these as well and made it all functional again. Another thing is the headlight doesn't pass vehicle inspection in Japan either. Apparently all KTM lights are not bright enough to pass vehicle inspection, which means that you have to buy a new one, which I didn't. He just ripped it off his bike, put it on mine, got the shotgun done, and then put the bike back the way it is now. I might put a mirror. I rode a little on the road, and I think I need at least on the right side, I should have a mirror. That might help me riding a little bit better on the road. I like having a look what's behind me. Very, very quick video. I hope the waterfall is not too noisy. Other things that have been done to the bike, I don't know why, I'm a kind of shit rider I guess, but I cut the clutch. I have trouble with, I like the two finger thing, and it catches about here, so I would pinch my last two finger, and I don't know how people do it properly. Either the clutch is over here way too far away, or I pinch my finger all the time. So I cut the lever. I mean, the good thing though is I bought a spare. That's the stock one, and I still have the stock one, so I didn't cut the real one, and it's cheaper than really short levers. Another thing is the aux brake, which is the rear brake, and I put this plate on so I can hold it with my thumb as well, or when I'm standing I can pull it comfortably with my fingers. I can do kind of like this. I don't know how useful it is. I'm kind of shit anyway. And yeah, the stack pegs are good. I love those stack pegs. Now I don't want to make it too long. You can tell me in the comments if you think something is missing. I might go for a little luggage. I'm thinking about maybe replacing some of this in the rear and finding ways to bolt something on here, like a metal case. But maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here, and this is complete bullshit. Another thing I forgot, it has tubeless system. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this. Basically there are 2 air chambers in the tires now, which supposedly means that the outer or bigger chamber has very low soft tires, and then the rim is protected by that part in the middle. I show you a picture, but I actually put 1.5 or so because I have been riding on the road a bit today. There's the aux brake. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the aux brake. Aux for auxiliary brake. That lever on the left hand pulls the brake up. See you guys in another video. Riding Japan out. Please like this video if you do so. If you like the video, please like it. Does that make sense? Subscribe if you haven't. There's more KTM stuff coming. And he's down there fishing. How awesome.